Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am J.E. Prazzi, speculative fiction author, the writer of the Malfunction Trilogy, the Raven Tree Society, and so many more. I am here again to talk about the Malfunction Trilogy. I apologize for my husband, he's a gamer and we have thin walls. So if you hear a yell every once in a while, that's why. Nobody's killing anyone, I promise. So yeah, I'm here to talk about the Malfunction Trilogy and to continue the series. The trilogy is ending on May 23rd when I release Connection, and I'm so excited to get that into the hands of my fans and to see the reaction to all of my hard work. It's been almost 5 years now. So I am going to talk today about another of my main characters. I have a little bit of character art share. This is Menrva. So, who is Menrva? I absolutely love Menrva. I think out of all the characters, I don't play favorites. I genuinely don't. Like, I would say that Bass is my favorite, but really it's whoever I'm writing at the moment. But Menrva is the one who thinks most like me, and she's the point of view that's easiest for me to be able to write and appreciate because her brain just works like mine. Menrva is a scientist, she's a geneticist, and she's pretty high up in the ladder in Bunker, the city where the survivors are, because they value intelligence and they value usefulness. And so because her skill set allows humanity to survive longer, she's given a place of prominence. And she's very intelligent, she is emotional, she is feminine, but she is not over emotional, she's not dramatic. She has her moments, as most human beings do. And she's also not over analytical. I know a lot of times we categorize scientists in that way. She's not like that. She's not over analytical. She's not over emotional. She's a marriage of the two. And I love being able to show her thought process. So Menrva starts off the series being a scientist, a geneticist in Bunker, pretty high up. Her job is to help study the genetics of the wreckers, and she does not know that her research is being used to create and enslave other human beings. She doesn't know that the biobots exist or that her research is being used for genetic manipulation. So the beginning of the story, Menrva is called on by an old friend who she no longer has contact with, someone who she knows could probably get her killed just for even talking to him. And we'll introduce Cowell later. But she finds out that Cowell is in desperate need of help, a close friend of his. So when we open the story, Menrva is serving as a geneticist. Her main area of research is on the wreckers, but she is not aware that the genetics that she is studying are being used to create and enslave other human beings that the city is using as weapons. So she's not aware of what her research is going towards. And then she goes home one day and finds her close childhood friend, who she is now estranged from, sitting there. He has since become an outlaw, and she feels like she could be killed just for talking to him. So here he is kind of destroying her whole life just by showing up. And she finds out that he's in desperate need of her help. He doesn't really have anyone to turn to. He has a friend who is dying and needs medical attention, and he figures that she might be able to help because she has some level of medical training. So she agrees reluctantly and sets us out on this huge journey of escape and daring and fighting, because she actually ends up making a huge mistake which gets the government on their tail. Although some of us could say that it was not her who made this mistake, it's someone else. So if you've read the book, you can actually tell me what you think. Was it Menrva's mistake? Or was it Bass and Cowell who messed up? But that is how this character kicks off the series. Like I said, she's one of my favorites. She thinks like me. She's so much fun to write, so easy to write, and I can't wait for you guys to see how her story ends. So if you are enjoying the series, be sure to subscribe for more. If you have any questions about the characters, about the series, or about being a science fiction author in general, I'd love to answer those, so be sure to drop them below. Make sure to look around the channel. I have a free audiobook on here, and you can also find audiobooks, ebooks, more on my website on the extras page, as well as a newsletter where you can get Revelation, one of the prequel novellas, for free. So be sure to check that out. I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. Bye.